going on, guys? I've got another Pokemon XY Wi-Fi battle against Elijah, who actually rage quit last time. So he's gone ahead and challenged me again, and I just want to see if he's gonna rage quit again. So he's got the same team as last time, and I'm using the team my brother recommended for me. So not the best team, but I think this guy is going to rage quit anyway. So let's see how we go. So I think he's actually trying to troll me now. So he's going to send out his Heliolisk. I'm actually going to go send out my Munchlax. And he's probably going to Volt Switch. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually start setting up the curse. And Munchlax is just staring at him. He's actually going to go for a Focus Blast and land it, which is very unfortunate, but I am very bulky, so I should be able to lose that, no problem. So I'm going to go for a super effective Earthquake. So he decides to Volt Switch. And I'm not too sure what he plans to bring out. It could be the Gardevoir. Oh, it's actually the Kangaskhan. So it's a bit of a threat for me. But anyway, I'm going to go for the Earthquake. It does respectable damage. What I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to go and switch into the Trevenant. So I was assuming, I pretty much predicted he was going to go Mega and probably Fake Out, which is not going to affect Trevenant because he's a Ghost type, but he decides to go for the Power Up Punch instead. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go for the Leech Seed, so he might switch in the Talonflame, that's what I'm worried about. And if he does, which he doesn't, so I actually get the Leech Seed off. So I'm very certain that he's actually going to switch in now, switch out into Talonflame. So I'm going to set up the substitute. So excuse me while I'll just charge my battery. So I do manage to get the substitute out. And at this point I don't know what he's doing. I think he's just going to rage quit pretty much. And yeah, he's rage quit. So there you go, he actually rage quit again. So yeah, he absolutely rage quit. So I'm still gonna upload it because that's a win for me. So thanks for watching, guys. That's 2 rage quits from him. Hey guys, welcome to another Pokemon XY Wi-Fi battle. So I just got challenged by the passerby Orion. I think I had a battle with this guy before and he rage quit. I can't remember exactly. But let's go ahead and see how we go. I am still using my brother's team. So let's see what we can do. Well, he's got a Espeon, so that's a bit of a concern because Espeon does have the magic bounce and can bounce back the stealth rocks. But anyway, let's just go and try. I'm probably going to lead off with my Victini because Victini is choice scarfed, and that way I can get the U-turn depending on what he wants to lead with. So let's see how this battle goes. He might rage quit, but even if he does, that's a win for me and I will still upload the video. So any rage quit is an automatic win for me, and that's the whole purpose of these videos, just to see if I can win with my brother's theme team. So I send out Victini and he's going to send out his Duskull. So I'm assuming that's a Eviolite Duskull. And I'm actually going to go straight for the U-turn. I don't want to stay in because he might switch out to the Gyarados. So I'm going to go straight for the U-turn. And I'm thinking probably maybe Magma. I might send out Magma just to see what kind of attack he wants to do. And he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, so I was expecting some sort of burning move. Anyway, if that's the case, I'm just going to go straight for the Flamethrower. So he's got almost 500 battles under his belt, so he's definitely not a noob. He's got some great experience in battling. I'm not too sure what he plans on doing. So this is a live battle, so hopefully he's going to decide very quickly what he wants to do. So I'm assuming he's thinking. So I knew he was going to withdraw. Maybe the Gyarados. I'm expecting the Gyarados. He actually sends out the Rampardos. So the Rampardos is going to take a Flamethrower to the face. Not going to be super effective, obviously, but that's still fine. I'm not too fussed about that. What I'll do, I'll actually switch out to my Corsola now. And wow, so I absolutely got annihilated. Corsola has done nothing this battle, and unfortunately that also means I can't get up my Stealth Rocks. So if that's the case, I think I'll send in my Munchlax. I'm really hoping I can just set up a few curses. Let's just go ahead and see how much damage his either Rock Smash, Head Smash or Earthquake's gonna do. So he's still going to go for a Earthquake. He could be Choice Banded. So I'm just going to start setting up the curses. I'll try to get as many as I can. So I'm pretty sure he can see that he's not going to do too much damage to my Munchlax and probably switch out. So as expected, he is going to switch out, and I'm expecting, so he's actually going to go for the Duskull, and he's probably going to get off the Will-O-Wisp. but he probably doesn't know I carried the rest, so if he wants to burn me, that's fine. I'm just going to keep using Curse. So he does decide to burn, and I'm happy with that. That's perfectly fine, as I said. I just hope he doesn't actually have Curse. I really don't want him to have Curse. So let's see if he decides to switch out here. So maybe the Gyarados now to get the Intimidate. Oh, he's actually going to go for the Hitmonchan. So I actually forgot about this Pokemon. And I don't think I should stay in. I definitely should not stay in. I'm going to actually send out maybe the Trevenant. Well, you know what, let's just see how much damage this does. If he's going to go for a close combat. Well, he's actually going to go for a Drain Punch. So yeah, I'm definitely going to switch out into my Trevenant. I don't want to lose Munchlax this early because he is actually one of the stronger Pokemon on my team, believe it or not. So I'll send in Trevenant and he's going to basically absorb that Drain Punch. And let's see if we can get a Will-O-Wisp off. I would like to burn the Hitmonchan. So I'm just going to go for a substitute now, because I'm expecting him to Will-O-Wisp. And let's go for a Leech Seed. So maybe he might send out Espeon. There goes the Gyarados. So I really need to get rid of this Pokemon before he starts setting up the Dragon Dances. And I would love to burn him, but he might switch out because of the Leech Seed. So this guy is really taking his sweet ass time in deciding what he wants to do. But this is how battles are, guys. So this is a completely unedited live battle, and that's just pretty much the whole process you go through when you're battling. So you do have to take time, you have to think strategically, of course. You know, there's a lot of things when it comes to battling. So here comes the Simisear. And I guess he was expecting the Will-O-Wisp, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and get the lead seed off this Simisear anyway. So he's actually a nasty plot one, which is pretty scary. And what I'll do now, I'll probably just go for the Protect. So he's going to break my sub, so I'm going to go straight for the substitute again. So he'll break my sub now, that's fine. And I'm going to go for the Protect again. I mean, I think he's going to switch out. He's going to know pretty much what my plan is. So let's see what he's going to do. I'm just going to go for another substitute. So now I'm going to actually click Leech Seed, because maybe he's expecting me to go for another Protect. He actually goes for a Nasty Plot. So either way, it's more beneficial for me, so I outsmarted him in that way. And now I'll go for a Protect. So he's almost down. I think maybe one or two more Leech Seed and he'll be going down. So he might switch out now. So there's not many channels where you can see a grass type tank a fire type Pokemon, but I just proved that it can be done. And one more Protect should do it. So his Simisear is pretty much down, unless he decides to switch out. He might want to save it. No, he doesn't. So there we go. I actually took down a fire type with a grass type. So I know for a fact the SPI might give me a bit of problems because if it's got a magic bounce, if it is a magic bounce Espeon, then my Trevenant has got no attacking moves. So I will need to actually switch out. So I'm curious as to see what Pokemon he decides to bring out. And there's the Espeon. That was probably my biggest concern. So in my opinion, that is the biggest threat on his team. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna switch out to my Victini, and I really hope he doesn't go for a Shadow Ball. If he does, maybe I'll be able to live it. So there is the Shadow Ball. And luckily I do live it. So what I'll do is I'm actually going to go for a V-Create, because he probably doesn't know that I am Choice Scarf, so I will outspeed him. So he stays in. So that was the biggest threat on his team in my opinion. So there's the Hitmonchan again, and what I'll do is I'm actually going to switch out into my Magma. So the reason I'm going to do that is I'm hoping he's going to get burnt from my Flame Body, and he might be expecting me to switch into Trevenant. He might go for a Ice Punch or Fire Punch. So he's actually going to go for a Bullet Punch. And unfortunately, it doesn't actually activate. But what I'll do is I'll try burn whatever Pokemon he decides to switch in. So I should outspeed because my Magma is a timid nature. So he's going to withdraw. I really hope he sends out that Gyarados. So it's the Rampardos. Either way, whichever Pokemon decides to get burned, I'm happy with it. Unfortunately, it misses. So what I'll do, I'm actually going to go for a Confuse Ray. Oh, so he's actually Choice Scarfed. Wow. Okay, so he's a Choice Scarf Rampardos, which is good to know. That is good to know, because that means I can switch in probably my Trevenant now. So it's very good to know he is Choice Scarf, because he is locked into Earthquake. And something is definitely going to get burned on the next switch in. As long as Will-O-Wisp doesn't miss. So I've had some pretty bad luck with the Will-O-Wisp. And luckily I do land it. So what I'll do, I'm actually going to switch in my Munchlax. So I want to try and burn off some sleep turns if I can, just to wake him up. So here's Hitmonchan, and that's very unfortunate. So he actually disconnected, so he did Rage Quit. So that's another win for me. So there you go, guys. This team is actually making people rage quit. How funny is that? So I'm going to actually upload the 3 rage quits in one video so you guys can enjoy it. So stay tuned for that episode.